Once upon a time, in a dense forest nestled by a calm river, there lived a young deer named Zara. Zara had been born into a family of skilled runners, known for their speed and agility. From the moment she could stand, her parents encouraged her to run, leap, and explore. Yet there was one thing Zara was afraid of: the forest's dense thickets, where the oldest and wisest deer lived. One crisp morning, a loud sound broke the peaceful atmosphere of the forest. A massive storm had come from nowhere, and it raged through the woods with force. Trees swayed, branches snapped, and wild winds swept the ground. In the chaos, Zara was separated from her family and got lost in the thick of the forest. She had been taught to run fast, but never how to survive a storm. Fear took over her heart. She had just started learning to navigate the forest on her own, and now, with no one to guide her, she felt helpless. She tried to run, but the paths were unfamiliar. Her legs grew tired, and each time she pushed herself forward, she ended up getting stuck in the dense thicket. A few hours later, Zara was near exhaustion, trembling from the cold and fear. Just then, an older, majestic deer appeared from the shadows. His name was Alwyn, and he was known as the wisest deer in the forest. Alwyn had lived through many storms and had seen the forest grow and change over countless seasons. Alwyn approached Zara slowly, noticing how she struggled to move. "Why are you so far from your family, little one?" he asked in a calm voice. "I'm lost," Zara replied, her voice trembling. "The storm caught me by surprise, and I don't know how to find my way home. I don't even know how to get through this thick forest. Please help me." Olwen watched her with gentle eyes. "I see you're scared. But what will you do when the storm passes? How will you get back to your family then?" Zara's eyes filled with tears. "I don't know. I just want to find them. I can't do this on my own." Olwen tilted his head. "I see. But here's the thing. Running through the forest isn't just about speed. It's about knowing your surroundings, understanding how the trees move, how the wind feels, and how the earth beneath you changes. You don't need my help to find your family. You need to find your strength, your instincts. I won't help you directly, but I will teach you how to observe and learn." Zara felt confused but nodded, hoping that Alwyn knew what he was talking about. "Start by looking around," Alwyn said softly. "Notice the way the wind moves through the branches, the birds, the trees. They all communicate with the environment. You must listen to the whispers of the forest." Zara listened carefully. She focused on the wind rustling the leaves, the distant call of birds, and the sounds of the forest. Slowly, she felt a small sense of clarity. She noticed that the forest wasn't as foreign as she thought. It was alive with signs and patterns. There were paths hidden by the underbrush, patterns in the leaves that showed which way the wind had recently blown. The older deer stepped back, giving her space to explore. He didn't speak for a long while, allowing her to process and observe. After what seemed like hours, Zara began to feel the calm of the forest. She wasn't running wildly anymore, but moving purposefully, her eyes open to everything around her. The storm had passed, and she felt confident enough to move. Alwyn watched her from a distance. He knew she was ready. As Zara made her way through the forest, she began to trust herself more. The path that once seemed confusing now felt familiar. She saw the signs, the bent branches, the paw prints in the mud, and the slight shifting of the trees. Slowly but steadily, she found her way back to her family. When she reunited with them, they were overjoyed to see her. Her parents asked how she had made it through the storm alone, and Zara smiled, feeling a new sense of pride. "I didn't do it alone," Zara said, her voice calm but full of newfound strength. "I listened to the forest, and it guided me." Alwyn appeared in the distance, nodding quietly. Zara looked at him with gratitude. She had learned that real strength wasn't about having someone do everything for you. It was about learning to trust your instincts, face your fears, and rise through challenges, no matter how daunting they seemed. As Zara grew older, she became a wise deer herself, guiding others who were lost or afraid. And when she spoke to them, she shared the greatest lesson she'd ever learned. True strength lies within you. Sometimes you just need to be still and listen for it. And so the forest continued to thrive, with Zara leading the younger deer through the challenges of life, teaching them that obstacles are not to be feared, but embraced. True help doesn't always come in the form of lifting someone up, but in showing them how to rise on their own.